Let's get this party rolling. Welcome to the Truth About Dating and Relationships. Hey man, that clip that y'all just saw, what do you think about that? That was on the Oscars tonight. What do y'all think about that? March 27th, 2022. Right? Two African American men in front of everybody all over the world. Right? What do y'all think about that? Because there's a lot of people online, because today's social media is more important than TV. Most people get their information off of social media. If it's on social media, then it's gotta be true. I was looking at that, right? And, a lot of people are making jokes. Everybody hates Chris. It was an entanglement, But let's get real. Let's call it for what it was. It was totally disrespect of one man to another. Now, the question is, do you know who got disrespected? Do you know who got disrespected? If you think you know, leave a comment in the comment section. 1 for Will Smith, 2 for Chris Rock. I'm gonna tell you who I know got disrespected that I don't even have to ask anybody about. And that was Chris Rock. He got totally disrespected. He might as well had a dress on. I'm gonna tell you something. There's 2 things you don't do to a man: spit on him or slap him. I'd have more respect for you as a man if you come to me, right, with a proper challenge. Okay? And my daddy told me long time ago that you gotta be ready for anything. There are certain things that men cannot do to other men without it being a challenge. Now, what should have happened in that situation, okay? Once he drawed back and slapped Chris Rock, the show was over. Stop the show. It's on. Okay? May the best man win. That's what was supposed to happen next. So I don't know what was going on with Will Smith. Ain't none of my business. It don't matter what the reason is. You do not put your hands on another man without there being consequences. You don't just get to pull your vest down on your suit and turn around and walk off. You don't get to do that. I don't care if it's the Oscars. I don't care if we're in the White House. I don't care if we're at Martin Luther King's funeral. It don't make no difference. Chris Rock got totally disrespected. Because he should have had an immediate reaction to a man putting his hands on him, let alone slapping him. He might as well have walked up to him and just spit in his face. See, because I'm not laughing. It's not a joke to me. So, is this what men have been reduced to? And if you look at it, if you look at the video, when he mentioned the joke, because all the man do was tell a joke. That's what they're paying for. He's been doing it for years, right? All he said was, "Hey, I'm waiting on G.I. Jane too." Big deal. Most people don't even know what that was about. But when he said that, if you look over at Jada's face, she didn't like it. And once Will looked over at her and seen she didn't like it, that was his cue to get up and protect his damsel in distress. That was his cue. She didn't even have to say anything. It was like, you know how when the kids in the backseat of the car making noise and you don't let them make noise for 3-4 minutes, right? And then daddy turn around and look at them and everybody just be quiet because they know what it meant. He didn't even have to open his mouth. Well, that's what Jada did to Will. She didn't even have to open her mouth. All she had to do was show the disappointment on her face by what he said, and he was ready to slay the dragon for her. And Chris Rock stood there and let him slay. Chris Rock should have immediately defended himself. I'm talking about immediately. You don't think about the Oscars. You don't think about your money. You don't think about any of that. You don't think about what the loss is. You don't think about any of that. There's natural instincts that a man has. Win, lose, or draw. You think that Will Smith would have got up and did Richard Pryor like that? Red Fox, Eddie Murphy, Bernie Mac, right? Will Smith saw something in Chris Rock that told him, hey man, I can get up and do this to him and get some brownie points with my wife. That way, I might get a little something tonight. She might decide to give me a little of that nookie tonight. So let me get up and show all these people around the world that I stand up for my wife. Man, your wife ain't even standing up for herself. She the one decided to get her hair cut like that. It was a joke. So, I don't know who you're really mad at, Will. Everybody knows if you are grown, if you have experienced life, if you have any psych in you where you can evaluate other people, you know that anger is another form of fear. What are you really scared of? What are you really scared of? What brought out that anger / fear that you would get up and do something that has never been done before in the history of the Oscars? Supposed to be a fun night, right? That's why they hire certain people to host it. Tell some jokes, loosen folks up. So, Will, what are you really scared of? Because I don't care who you are. There's certain people you wouldn't have done that to. But anyway, folks are joking about it. They making light of it. But it's going to be a long time before Chris Rock live that down. And there's going to be people that never forget it. Because when you disrespect it like that as a man, it don't easily go away. I remember back in 1974, okay? This guy got slapped. We all remember, he regular guy, we respected him and everything. He was cool, right? But a guy came up to him and slapped him so hard that he fell. And this is 2022, and I still remember that like it was yesterday. It was the slap heard around the world. So, I don't know what you're gonna do. Ain't no apologizing for that, right? You go tell them you're sorry. You ain't telling me you're sorry, but my daddy told me if you lose, every time you see that person, you need to invite them to a new challenge. If you lose that one, new challenge. Lose that one, new challenge. Some things we just don't forgive. That was totally unnecessary on Will Smith's part. But Chris Rock was the one that got totally disrespected. Because as a man, You never let another man slap you and walk off. This is the truth about dating and relationships. I'll see y'all on the back end, so y'all keep making jokes till somebody come up and slap you. Peace.